do. It's nothing new. Um, anything, and I really appreciate you coming on to clear up a lot of the questions that you know the people are going to ask. Anything that you want to say or anything you feel they should know prior to coming down about the books, anything that you want to put clarification on or make sure that they fully understand prior to coming to nationals as far as the teams and the coaches go.
Yeah, if you're a D1 team that's not going to regionals and you won states, get your book over to the regional event and get it certified and get your envelope because again, certified envelope gets you through check-in a lot quicker than having somebody go through all your stuff at check-in. It speeds up your process. So again, you don't have that regional event where the guys would usually do it, but get with your regional director, your league director, and get yourself over to those events or that event this weekend, especially Atlantic people, or find somebody, reach out to Travis and find a way to get to him or whatever. But get that envelope done. Everybody that's been there before knows that envelope is a speed pass through check-in because everything's been checked, sealed, and the envelope we keep, the paperwork we need. But again, if you don't do that, expect to add, depending on the time of day, 30 minutes to an hour plus of time to your check-in where your kids are standing outside waiting for your paperwork to get checked.
So y'all
Nobody
hear
wants.
that? I mean, it's pretty basic. If you've already won states, you don't have to take your whole team, but pull up on one of those, especially like you said, especially in the Atlantic region. Pull up on one of those regional directors. Pull up on Travis. Slide the regionals for about 20, 30 minutes. Turn that book in, get it done, and it'll save you down at nationals. A
Yeah,
quicker
you from
check in
North
just gives you
Carolina?
more time.
You from North Carolina? Send your paperwork up with a team that's going with D2. Send
Makes
it up there.
sense.
Let somebody bring it back to you. You don't have to get in the car and drive there to do it, but you didn't have to go to regionals. You saved all the money from going to the regional event this way. Get the paperwork done. It makes everybody's experience, mine, yours, the kids, everybody's much quicker and much less stressful at the check-in day.
It
So
makes sense. It makes sense. I seen those rings, man. Gorgeous.
they're nice. So
Listen, but I
there's
haven't
another
talked.
there's another surprise, but
Yeah,
we'll leave that.
I haven't talked about that, and you know it's hard. Listen, listen, man. Listen, hey, it's as a media guy, it's hard, but Lord, those things. Woo, woo, woo. Mm. I'm gonna hold that one. I'm gonna keep that one in my pocket. I'm not gonna put that one out yet. I'm gonna keep that one on lock.
Um, that surprise will be revealed Saturday night before check-in, 6 o'clock. We'll be live on YouTube. Varsity Media will be streaming the seating draw. We used to do it at
Right.
8 o'clock. I'm going to do it at 6 o'clock. Sorry, my dog's knocking my camera
So
over.
listen, explain to them. Explain to them the difference in the well because we talked about it. You're doing the drawing with the electronic ping pong drawing this year. Explain to them exactly what I'm talking about when I say that because I know I didn't say it correctly.
It's an app. It's an app that'll be live on the screen, just like we put the balls in the hopper that we wait a million years for them to pop out because there's not enough in there. But electronically, it'll have everybody listed. The balls will on the app, and it'll spit out your number, and that's where you go in the bracket. Same thing. It's just gonna be electronic on the screen. It'll make the whole process take a half hour versus an hour and a half. Or 45 minutes. So we'll speed it up. It'll be electronic. It'll be digital. It'll all be on the screen, and brackets will be able to be updated quicker online. Everybody will know where they're at and what time they're playing the next day. We won't have to do it the next day. We can probably get it done that night because we won't be so late getting it done. So hopefully we'll be able to have more details and info on your first round games up for you quicker.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Craig, thank you so much, man. I truly
Wait, I
appreciate
had
you.
another minute because I think I had one or two other things that just slipped my mind.
Go with it. Do what you do. I got all the
Uh,
time in the world.
oh, Varsity Media. Everybody, guys that stay home, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, they buy the media pass and they get all the games at whatever it was, $60 or whatever it was, got you every game. Um, After round one, all your winners bracket games, all the way up to the national championship, will have live announcers on the stream.
Let's go. You added the announcers to the screen.
On the
We
winners brackets after round one. So
all the winners brackets
day
after
four,
round one.
day 3 and 4, all those semifinal games or winners bracket games will have an announcer on the stream. Friday and Saturday championship games and semifinal games will have announcers on the stream.
I like it. I like it because the streams was quiet. Some of the parents didn't really know what was going on, what was being talked about. So
Yeah.
that's a big plus. That's a huge plus. That's going to help a lot of the people that don't understand the game to understand what's going on. Plus, it'll help with the calls because sometimes that's one of the biggest things they cry about is the calls. We don't know what's being said. We don't know what's going on. Whoopie whoop. So that'll help as well.
It's boring as shit. That's the key. It makes
Yeah,
it a little, you know
yeah,
what? Let's call it what it is. It's boring when there's no announcers. It's very hard when you're going to play over 300 games to have announcing at every one. So we came up with a trial to try it, bracket situation and
correct.
championships. That was it. I think we're good. Obviously, there'll be more information. Tomorrow, me and D. Gray are shooting the info video. So over the weekend, there'll be a video being sent around YouTube and the internet that'll have 30 minutes of everything a coach needs to know.
Sweet.
Because
You doing the
we
you
know
guys you
nobody
guys doing
reads.
you're doing the
Nobody
team
reads.
reveal. You do the team reveal like you do every
Yeah,
year.
Thanksgiving night or the day after, depending on, I got to get everybody registered. I don't do the team reveal until I get everybody registered. So hopefully we'll have everybody registered. It'll either be Thursday or Friday, either Thanksgiving night or the day after. And it's probably going to
Perfect.
be a live, probably going to be a live show instead of just, putting out a team reveal. We'll probably put it out and do a little show with it.
Perfect. Perfect. Craig, I appreciate you, bro. I already got my media stuff filled out, ready to rock and roll. Got the crib taken care of, flights booked. I will be there. Unfortunately, I have to leave early Saturday because I got booked up in West Virginia.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'll be locked in, tapped in. I already have I'll have my varsity pass paid for, so I don't miss nothing. But I'll be
don't pay.
there all week
Have to pay for your
long.
varsity pass. Your varsity pass is taken care of. Don't worry about it.
My guy, appreciate you, man. I'll be there all week long. That's our new family vacation spot. You feel me?
Yes.
Hey, thanks,
Bad guy.
Craig. I appreciate you for coming in and stopping through, man. I will be seeing you shortly.
I got to go get this dog outside. Have a good day, guys.
You too, man. Well, y'all see what it is. You know what it is, man. You see what it is. You know what it is, man. Craig tapped in. Hopefully, he answered all the questions that you needed to answer. Hopefully, he got everything done that he needed. Gave you the information that you needed for AYF Nationals coming up. Now, I want to talk about real quick to give you a couple of the rundowns on some of the teams that's going to be playing from our region, our coast. Some of the D1 teams that have made it. And I'll start up top. BTS teams. I'll start up top with the BTS teams. New York, Brooklyn Chiefs. Brooklyn Chiefs, well known program out of New York. They must have had a hell of a recruiting season because they have taken over New York. It's the Chiefs takeover. They've taken over the NFL. Now they have taken over New York. Brooklyn Chiefs 7U through 11U were state champs in New York. The Brooklyn Chiefs 7U through 11U were the state champs in New York. 12U Staten Island Hurricanes. Shout out to them, aka the show program out there in Staten Island. 12U, they won the D1 New York State Championship, and then Long Island Knights is the 13U New York State champ. So those are some of the New York teams. You will see game film on these teams because I will be streaming their games this weekend in the BTS Super Bowl versus the New Jersey state champs who will be going on to Naples. Again, that was the New York state champs that are going on to Naples. And this weekend they will be playing. I don't know why our area doesn't do this. I wish we would do this. Like the Virginia state champs versus the Maryland state champs. That would be dope. It doesn't hurt nothing because all of these teams are still going to nationals, except for the one or two New Jersey teams who have to play the other New Jersey league, which is the Yellow Pages, to see who goes. But majority of the New Jersey teams will be going to nationals, and the New Jersey teams are at 7U. So the Brooklyn Chiefs 7U from New York State champ this weekend will be playing the GA Gladiators, Gladiator Academy Gladiators. New Jersey's 8U Brick City Lions. New Jersey's 9U, Brick City Lions. New Jersey's 10U, Knights Elite. New Jersey's 11U, Brick City Lions. New Jersey's 12U, Brick City Lions. Safe to say Brick City runs New Jersey like the Brooklyn Chiefs run New York. You can debate it, but I'm looking at the state champs. So we're gonna damn near see a org versus org in the in the BTS, but that's what it is. So all of those teams I just named, and I'll recap it real quick. The New York 7U BK Chiefs, 8U BK Chiefs, 9U BK Chiefs, 10U BK Chiefs, 11U BK. Yeah, you heard me correctly. It's not a typo. Brooklyn Chiefs 7 through 11, all will be representing them in Naples. Will be representing New York in Naples as the state champs. 12U Staten Island Canes will be representing New York in Naples as the state champs. And Long Island Knights will be representing New York 13U in the state, in the Nationals at Naples as the New York State champs. As for New Jersey, again, Gladiators at 7U, GA Gladiators at 8U, 9U, 11U, and 12U is Brooklyn Lions representing New Jersey down at Naples. And then the New Jersey Elite at 10U and the Virgin Stars at 13U. Again, you'll be able to see film, or you'll be able to see all these people in action because I will be streaming their games this weekend as New York takes on New Jersey at the BTS championships. North Carolina's D1 teams, since a lot of people be asking, North Carolina's D1 teams, 6U, Giants, 7U, Primetime Elite, 8U, NC Giants again, 9U, 919 of Primetime Elite, 10U, Mac Dolphins, 11U, TMB, 12U, PMT, and 13U, PTSG. Them people's names sound like goddamn disorders or something. But again, that's who's rocking out of North Carolina. I'll repeat it again. NC Giants at 6U, Primetime Elite at 7U, NC Giants again at 8U, 919 PTE at 9U, Mac Dolphins at 10U, TMB at 11U, which is also Primetime Elite, PMT at 12U, and then PTSG. Primetime Elite look like they run North Carolina too. Feel how you feel. I'm just looking at what the state champs are. You can't be mad at me. I'm just calling it like I see it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Metro, DMVAC, aka Merlin, one half of Merlin. And it's going to be 6U, Merlin Heat, aka the Army. 7U, NWO from DMVU. 8U, I'm waiting on a joint from the 8U because I couldn't remember who won the 8U. Sorry about that. My bad. 9U, DMVU. 10U, DMVU. 11U, DMVU. 9U, DMVU, No Limit. 10U, Ferrari Boys. 11U, The Gang. At 12U is the Bounty Boys out of Watkins. And if I'm not mistaken, the 13U is Watkins as well. I believe they knocked off the DMVU. So that is your Merlin teams. One more time, 6U, Army from the Merlin Heat. DMVU's No Limit. 9U is my bad. DMVU NWO is at the 7U. 9U is DMVU No Limit. 11U is DMVU The Gang. And 12U is Watkins Bounty Boys. 13U Watkins. Safe to say DMVAC owns DC and Merlin area. I mean the Merlin area. I'm just calling it by what I see based off of who won. DMVU, 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 DMV. It is what it is. Feel how you feel. They're sitting on top over there. You feel me? But across that bridge, you still got in the same area in Merlin, you still got the CBL. CBL state champs. Rosedale Tigers at 7U. Rosedale Tigers at 8U. West Baltimore Ravens at 10U. I try to tell y'all about this West Baltimore Ravens at 10U. Don't y'all sleep. That 10U division is tougher than a lot of y'all think. A lot of y'all think it's tough, but it's a little tougher than a lot of y'all think. 9U, my bad. I skipped 9U. 9U, Ridge Road Titans. 12U, Montgomery Village Chiefs. 13U, Montgomery Village Chiefs. So that is your CBL state champs. I'll go over it again. 7U, Rosedale Tigers. 8U, Rosedale Tigers. 9U, Ridge Road Titans. 10U, West Baltimore Ravens. At 12U, it's the Montgomery Village Chiefs. At 13U, it's the Montgomery Village Chiefs as well. That is Merlin's CBL. PA. Shout out to PA Trenches. I was able to reach out and get out the PA, get the PA state champs as well, because we know that PA comes down here and plays in the DMV a lot. So I figured I'd reach out and get them so we know who's going out that way as well. And y'all have seen some of these teams before because they do come down this way. 6U, North Philly Blackhawks. 8U, Frankfurt Chargers. Don't y'all act like y'all don't know who they are. You've seen them before. I know you've seen them before because I've streamed them before. 8U, Frankfurt Chargers. 9U, Philly Blackhawks. 10, 11, 12, and 13 is the Blackhawks. So there you have it. Blackhawks minus the 8U. The Blackhawks org will be holding it down and representing for PA down in Naples. And then again at the 8U, it is the Frankfurt Chargers. And then, of course, in Virginia. Virginia is where I am from. Virginia, 6U, Glen Lee Lions. 7U, it is East End Tigers at the 7U. 8U, Ramblers out of Hampton Roads. Shout out to them. 9U, PME Bears, Woodbridge area. 10U, PME Bears, Woodbridge area. 11U, Day Day and the Beast in Easton out of Richmond. 12U, 703 United out of the Woodbridge area. And 13U, we have no 13U representative. It was supposed to be PME. But from my understanding, they decided that it ain't worth the trip. It is what it is. Decisions need to be made. They made the decision. From what I was told, they won't be rolling. So with that being said, I'm going to run through it one more time again. Your Virginia State champs who will be joining the rest of those guys that I just named. So for those of y'all that said D1 was, slacking, it might have been slacking locally. But it ain't slacking in the region. If we had regionals this year, that D1 regionals would have been crazy based off the teams I just named. But again, to run through Virginia real quick, 6U was Glen Lee Lions, and 7U was East End Tigers, 8U Hampton Roads Ramblers, 9U PME Bears, 10U PME Bears, 11U East End Tigers, 12U would be 703 United. 703 United will be holding it down with 12U. So those are the teams that represent the Virginia at Naples. They will represent Virginia at Naples, man. So there you have it. You now know, and I'll be copying this list and posting it on Facebook so that you can see it. But you now know who will be representing the area. Make sure you pull up and pop out. For those of you teams that do not, and I repeat, for those of you teams that do not have somewhere to play in the postseason, make sure you tap into my man Dinkins. Make sure you tap into my man G Todd. Make sure you tap into my man Hollywood for the Holiday Bowl. We got tournaments coming up. I believe that the Turkey Bowl is full, but make sure y'all come out, pop out, and see the games. It's going to be a full event. It's going to be lit. I'm going to be in the building. There's no reason for you not to be in the building. It's going down, so make sure you pull up and you pop out so you can check out the Turkey Bowl. Dinkins Tournaments is back. He linked up with Red Ninja Productions, my man Eric. He linked up with us at LOR. We've been trying to make this thing jump. We got a lot more things coming as well. So tap into Dinkins Tournaments LLC. Make sure you pull up and watch the games. 3 fields in Fredericksburg. 3 locations. I think it's 4 fields. It's going to be a great weekend, great events. Make sure you slide through, man. Holler at us. You teams that haven't gotten in, he might still have spots. I don't know. We was at 53 the last time we talked, so I'm not sure. But right behind that, right behind that you have the Holiday Bowl, man. Right behind that you have the Holiday Bowl. Hollywood in Richmond. I know for a fact he still got slots open. Conversated with him a little bit last night on how many games he would be having. I think they're going to have games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. That is the weekend before Nationals. If you want to get a little extra bump, or if you want to continue your postseason, pull up. I seen the Cavalry is in all 3. Yes, I said all 3 because there's another one. We're not done yet. There's another postseason event. 81 Expressions, my man G Todd and the Top Dog Games in West Virginia. Make sure you pull up. So you got the Turkey Bowl in the 540, and you got the Holiday Bowl in the Richmond area, 804, and then in West Virginia, you got another postseason. So you can still travel for the postseason without traveling too far abroad. Top Dog Games. Make sure you slide in there. Make sure you hit my man G Todd up and get linked in. Me, I will not be at regionals this week, folks, but I will be at an AYF event. I just won't be locally. See, some people don't rock with me locally, but obviously you see G-Tar rocks with me all the way out in West Virginia because I'll be out there for his tournament. Wood rocks with me. I'll be at his tournament. Dinkins, you already know what it is. For some reason, Craig didn't want to book. Not Craig. My bad. You see, Craig definitely takes care of you, boy. He just said varsity media taken care of. Shout out to him for that. But for whatever reason, I ain't heard. AAP ain't heard, from Ken or Vafa. So I don't know. Ken talks to certain individuals that don't really rock with me, and that's cool. I'm with that. It is what it is. Because I'm booked anyway. Been booked since last year for this event here. This is where I will be all weekend long, man. BTS, the Big Tri-State Champions, where New Jersey takes on New York, and I will be in the building for it. Games galore. Games galore. It's going to be a great event. BTS Super Bowls. New Jersey versus New York is going down. All games will be streamed on YouTube. Again, all games will be streamed on YouTube. So be sure to pull up and pop out. Be sure to pull up and pop out, man. With that being said, it's your boy Samson the Bad Guy. It's been fun. It's been great. I'll catch y'all this weekend on the live. I'll catch y'all the following weekend on the live and the following weekend on the live until I meet you in Natty's, man. Make sure you pull up. And when it comes to this live stream production, I promise you, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, does this thing anywhere close to the way LLR does it, man. Because at the end of the day, you already know. It's like I said before, all of our teams are winning, and it ain't nothing they can do about that. You feel me? You follow me. I'm up out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Tap in with your boy. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Before I leave, start with the sneak this and the hating. You see me everywhere. Holler at me. Say what you feel and keep it real. I ain't going to be mad at you. Just don't do the faking and the hating. I'm out of here. See you later. Peace.